Yep. I finally watched Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. And I'm not a fan. I'm sorry. I didn't like it. I think it was everything that I thought it would be, that I mentioned in a previous review. You know, I mentioned my reasons for not wanting to actually watch this movie, which were the same reasons that I was annoyed by watching He-Man and a Masters of the Universe movie as a kid. I want to see He-Man whoop ass in Eternia. No, he spends most of the fucking movie on Earth with humans doing Earth shit, and it fucking sucked. This one, Sonic spends 5 minutes on fucking Sonic World, where you see the fucking cool loop-de-loops. It's kind of video gamey. It's really cool. And then the rest of the movie is Earth doing Earth shit. We don't get enough of Sonic's World. We don't get enough of a reason to care. We don't know what the threat is that why he had to leave. They just look like these weird little ninja things. And I'm like, well, if he's got all this power, which you mentioned at the start, why aren't you training him to use it so he can beat these ninja dudes, instead of going, oh, at the first sign of danger, fuck off like a wimp and disappear. And that's what he does. And I just want to say, Sonic himself is annoying as fuck. I wanted to punch Sonic in the face. His voice is annoying, his behavior is annoying, and he's fucking dumb. I just want to... Alright, so let's just start with shameless advertising. There's a few bits of shameless advertising there that are just, as I said, fucking shameless. Did I just say shameless 3 times? Yeah, you bet your ass it did. Because there's about 3 times this movie just beats you over the head with some out of place advertising in a fucking kids' family movie. You lose points for that. That sucked. The movie turns out to be a very cliched road trip. Sonic has a bag of coins, and these coins allow him to travel to different worlds. So if danger comes for him, he knows, coins, another world. And he loses these coins on top of some building in San Francisco, and he's stuck at some small town. Now Sonic Head, he can run super fucking fast. He can run so fast that he could just end the movie like that, grab the rings, fuck off. Bye. But then you wouldn't have this really lame, cliched road trip journey complete with a fucking barroom brawl. And they do a bad job of explaining why he doesn't just run. He gets bad directions from James Marsden. Phew, comes back with a really ugly looking CGI fish on his head. And I'm just like, well, you can't speed somewhere and grab a map? There's no map in Marsden's car. Doesn't have a phone that can show you where the fucking... Done. Movie's over. But no, we've got to have this road trip buddy thing that's really cliched and kind of boring. None of the characters are particularly memorable, except for Jim Carrey, who is ridiculously over the top as Dr. Robotnik. He's not enough to save the movie, but I will say he's the only interesting thing in the film. He is fun, funny, intense. He's just fucking amazing in this movie. But it's just a shame that this movie is just so fucking predictable and shit. There's very little world building about where Sonic comes from, where he's going. I knew it was going to sequel bait right at the end by giving us something we all fucking wanted in the movie in the first place. And it's just too much time on Earth. Go do some Sonic shit. Let us have some fun. But no, a lot of the jokes don't land. It's a shit road trip story. It follows all the story beats that you'd expect it to, without any of the friggin' surprises or anything that you'd wish something like this would have. The good thing is, though, the movie's only about an hour and a half. So, it's shit and boring, but it's not shit, boring, and long. I'll give it that. That's it. That's it's money wasted. A lot of people watching this review will probably have seen this movie already, because here's my review weeks after it's already come out. But if you haven't seen it yet and you stumble upon this fucking review, just know that Sonic the Hedgehog gets a 4 out of 10. It's cliched, it's boring and unimaginative, and it sucks. Watch something better. Wow. I'm especially grumpy this morning. It's morning as I record this video. And wow. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something better to say about this flick. I can't. Jim Carrey's pretty cool in it. That's about it. Alright, so that's it for this review. I have at least one more coming out this week, which will be a late review of a pretty old horror movie again. And so if you like these, like, dislike. If you like these, dislike. I don't know, people are complex. They do weird shit. Like, dislike, share, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, all of that crap. I'll see you very soon for another movie review. Cheers.